Hi.
Hello. So, how was your day?
Good. Did a lot. Exhausted. Planted some stuff.
What'd you plant?
What are they called? Pineapple something
Keith.
or others. Not pineapple, but there's another name for
Ah! That's so
it.
cute. I love it. Hello, Erin. Love you. Why does mine have a overlay? Huh. It's
Oh,
weird.
does it
I
overlay
wonder
on
if I have.
yours? Hi,
Well, no, no,
Maria.
no. Like when
Hi,
it
Keith.
flashed up, my screen's darker than your screen. I don't know. These lights suck. I really gotta get better lights. And I say it every week, and then I always forget because
Hi,
I
Aaron.
can't just reach up and untether the bulbs because
Hi,
they're
Apple Blonde.
encased in these horrible, stupid bell jars.
Bell
Some kind of
jars.
stylish,
Did you ever read the bell
modern.
jar?
I'm like, "No."
No, never read that.
But okay. So before I get started, I need to show you this. The only chicken James will let me have. No real ones.
That's cute.
We went we went to the Tractor Supply and yes,
Oh,
we've already been slobbered on. And so we had to go get a new dog crate for the
yeah.
pups. We have one in the house, but we need a different, little bit smaller, because we're traveling this week. I will be on the road either Tuesday day or Tuesday evening, and I will be out of town until Friday. Which means I might not have a live on Friday, y'all. It depends on what time we leave. Um, I don't know. I do not know. Because I'll be on location. So anyhow, we're gonna take the babies with us, and it's gonna be for their first away with us in a hotel, and we're happy and excited. And
Okay.
but
That sounds delightful.
it's been it's already been slobbered on.
How do
Like
they
they put
travel?
together the it took them a while. At first, they would be very nervous, extremely anxious, and then we just kept taking them with us over and over and drive an hour, drive 2 hours, go there, come back. And once they realized we weren't abandoning them, they like car rides now. They would prefer to be in the front seat with us. I
Well,
do
of
not let
course. Yes.
them.
Hello,
It's like,
Dawn.
no, so they have to sit in the back and they're fine. They bark when we slow down, but I mean, they're pugs. They just want to sleep. They don't get car sick, thank goodness. Um, they act a little squirrely sometimes, but honestly, it's just um, they're
Good.
not the best car dogs we've had, but they're getting better. And with dogs like this, that have anxiety, the longer you're in the car at a constant motion, the better they are. And then as soon as you like come to a slow down to an intersection, they're like, "What's happening? What's happening?" And if
You gonna
James
dump me
leaves
out
the
of the
car,
car?
yeah, if
Um,
James leaves the car, they're like,
what is their background? Do you know anything about their background?
we know that the people who owned them originally, and I don't know if it's a first time owner or if they've been moved around, but the owner that the pet people got them from surrendered them because they had to go into a place that wouldn't allow pets. Now, I'm assuming like a senior living in something or other because they're pugs. Most places allow pets that small, unless you're going into like assisted living, So
Right.
I'm assuming that's what happened. I don't know. So they're 8 and 9, bonded pair, and they were in their
Hi,
foster home
Jennifer.
for 10 months.
10
In the
months.
10 months they were in their foster home, um, they were treated like fosters, which I mean, they're still at home.
Well,
They
yeah.
were never in a shelter, but they weren't like you have to treat them a little bit differently so that when they go to the next owner, that they slept in
You
a
try
crate
not to
tonight. They
bond
slept in a
with them.
dog bed. Yeah,
You
they
don't
didn't
bond
sleep
with
in bed
them.
with the owners because not every dog owner wants a dog in their bed. So they have to try to treat them get them used to new environments, and then so anyway. But as soon as we got them, they're in our bed. They're the happiest dogs you've ever met, and they're completely James's dog. And honestly, James is the one that really needs to go on this training. He's going to be training people. I'm just an observer, right? So uh, he didn't want to leave the dogs.
Right. Okay.
So
So
I
you
said,
need to
James, we
go.
can
So
take them with us. We can take them with us. And we can just go and we can take them with us. They will be
heck yeah.
fine.
You gotta
You
bring
know,
them. You gotta bring them out to Disney Springs.
um, well, we can't do that because our DVC clubs, the Disney resorts don't let us bring dogs except for Fort Wilderness.
Right.
And it's only the cabins. And it's just, if we could take our dogs with us to Disney, we would be the world's happiest people. We would. That's why we had a camper. Was we took
Well,
our dog with us camping. You know?
it's the
Yeah.
happiest
It's
place
like,
on earth, allegedly.
well, it had a fire yesterday at Epcot. There was a kitchen fire.
I
It,
saw smoke bellowing. I saw a picture of smoke bellowing. I was like,
hmm
it won't get far,
But they
not at
got it
Disney.
under control, but it's still it's a fire, you know.
Yeah.
But and then other things happened today.
You went, uh-oh. That was the outlet.
Yes. So I went to the outlet, and so we went to Tractor Supply, spent a fortune there, came home, took a nap. The best thing in my life is taking a nap
On
at
Sundays is
midday on
great.
a Sunday. It's just my
It's
favorite thing to
awesome.
do. I love it. Um, Saya says, "No dogs at Disney." Well, I think that was Disney.
I
Disney.
believe there's Pluto, so I don't know.
Um, so I told James I'm going to the outlet, and he's like, okay, I need the debit card. He's like, okay. And then he was like, also at the same time, he said, I need socks. I'm like, okay, I'll go get your socks. So there's an Under Armour store, and
Oh
he
my
likes your
goodness.
socks. So I went there, and I picked up two pair of pants for me. And then so I told him when I came home finally, I said, oh, by the way, your socks cost you $50. And he's like, what? I'm like, well, I bought socks. You got socks, and I got two pair of pants, and it was $50. So he's like,
Matt just bought
okay,
socks yesterday, so him and
yeah,
James are on the
yeah.
same like wavelength.
What socks does he like?
Just white cotton, like Hanes.
Yeah. No, James wanted specific kind of running. They kind of have compression around
Well,
around
yeah,
arches. Yeah.
yeah.
So he wanted some running socks. So I'm like, fine. Jennifer says she was asleep. I fell asleep through it's Adrian's live last night. Like literally the last three lives he's had, I fallen asleep through or missed or something. I'm like, well, maybe this is fate. Maybe this is the world telling me, Jackie, don't buy anything. Dawn says, I can't wait for warmer weather and no socks. Yeah.
Yeah, that'll probably be
But
very soon here. We
today I look really
planted
cute.
4 pineapple guava today. There's
Guava,
another
like the
pineapple
fruit.
guava. Yes.
I love guava.
Yeah.
Love
They're just
guava. How
babies
long does it take?
though.
Well,
I
how
don't
long does
know.
it take the tree to fruit? Because, like, if you plant
I
like
don't
pecans, it
know.
takes pecan trees like 5 years to establish the fruit. But I
Yeah.
think guava might be shorter. Like, if you plant lemons within a year, you get lemons. You know, Satsuma oranges grow pretty well here. Um, hello, Lebanon.
I
Oh,
didn't put a
so
video up on my channel on this channel this week, but there is one that's all, the ideas in my head. I just haven't done it. And
mhm.
but I did put 2 on my other channel this week,
Oh,
so I
I
kind of
must have
got
missed that.
it's all good.
Oh, I don't know if I have you on. Oh, here's your bag. Okay. I went to the Coach outlet. I did not buy anything. Shocker,
You
shocker.
what?
But look at this bag. This is a
What is it?
canvas strap saddle
That's from
bag.
the yeah, I saw that today. That's from the men's section, right?
Is it? I didn't know that. Well,
It's
it
a
was on
campus
that side of the
something.
room.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, it's in the
y-
men's section on the
uh,
site.
So
Is that the
cool. It's
outlet
so cool.
or?
It was at the outlet. Now this
Oh,
is
okay.
also at the outlet,
Never
but this
mind.
is
I
not
was
an
on
outlet.
Coach.com.
This is not an outlet bag. They keep blending them together.
Yes.
So this was in that
Yeah.
store, but this was $1,000. This is a Coach 20
It's
shearling
got
furry thing.
fur on it.
I just had to take a photo of it and just move on. $1,000. I'm like, you're cute. You're not that cute.
Well,
Um,
with everything going kind of the, you know,
upper
histrionic,
end.
like hanging um bag charms, stuffed animals, and all that, you'd think they'd just make a bag like that and put a big set of eyes on it. Hi,
So
Brian.
this is the Tabby 20, and that's the Quinn
Yeah,
behind it.
it's
The Quinn
probably
is
an
an outlet
upcasting.
bag. The Tabby is a retail bag. The Tabby is actually more comfortable to wear. No, it's not upcrafted. That was actually just part of their, um, you know,
Coachtopia.
sale. No, no,
The furry
that
one
was a that furry one was a Rogue 20, a Rogue
was a
25,
rogue, a
Rogue
furry
25.
rogue.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So this is the Tabby and the Quinn right in front of each other. And you can tell by looking at me, it looks okay in the front of me. But when I
Hi,
show you the
Brian.
side of me, wait, let me move it. Where is the side photo? So this is the Quinn side photo.
Rest, Brian.
It's almost like the Hampton, just a little too small.
Mm.
You know, for me, because it slinks to the back. It doesn't hang down quite enough to fit well. But I did see this bag in the men's collection, and I so love it, guys. I love it. Not feeling well, but I'll be looking. Thank you, Brian, for lurking. Sorry you don't feel well. This is a men's bag. This is in a black denim. CC, so cute. There's Shirley Road
Aaron says
25
the
marked
shilling
down
with
to
25 went down to 5.95.
maybe it
Yes.
is. Maybe
Did
that's
you
what
get
I
the
did see
price
the
when you were
price.
there? Ah,
I just saw the label and it said $1,000. So it might have been on
but
sale.
you
It
were in
might
the
not. Because you
outlet,
know how
right?
mm-hmm.
Uh-huh. Yeah,
Not
so none of
everything
the
in the
tags are
outlet.
right. Yeah,
Yeah.
but the tags
No,
are
no,
never
not
right.
yeah. And then they had the sketch bags. And that's like the little Terry bag. It's so cute.
Oh, it is
My
cute.
sister, let me zoom in on this. But they did the sketch line before a couple years ago. I got one
Yes, Jennifer. Yes.
from Wendy, not Wendy, from
Wendy. Oh,
Winnie.
Winnie.
Oh my God.
Retail
Fendi has a
last
monster
chance.
charm
Yes.
that looks like a hairy puff.
Yeah.
Yes.
I
So what
almost
else did
bought
I
one of
see?
those because one of my favorite Japanese shops goes live every once in a while, and they had a Fendi on there. They had a Fendi Monster on there, and it sold for like 95 bucks.
That's amazing.
It was a live
Those things,
auction, and
they were like $300 or something or
I
more, brand
no,
new.
they were a lot more. I was
Were
like,
they a
oh,
lot more? Well, I
I
don't
should have
know.
bid.
I just know they're just stupid expensive.
Yeah,
You know. So I went to the Coach store, didn't buy anything. I went to the Under Armour store. I bought two pair of pants, and then I walked into the Dooney and Burke store. Dun dun
what
dun.
what kind
So
of pants do you get at Under Armour? We'll get back to that. Show us what you got.
they they have well, I don't have them with me, but they're kind of like wind pants, you know, the athletic kind of walking pants, but they're
Yes,
3X. They do have women's plus sizes. So I got some of their like actual, I guess, workout pants. But I needed pants to wear in Florida because
yeah,
it's April, it rains, it's humid. I'm like, I need something that's lightweight and not denim.
yeah, yeah.
That
Otherwise, you're
will
gonna feel like you're walking around in a blanket. Yeah.
yes, a wet blanket,
Hmm.
a wet, soggy, damp blanket. So anyway,
Oh, that's cute.
this is actually a gift for a friend of mine. She has the bag in this exact pattern. I was so jealous when she got this pattern
I
because
love the tartans. Yeah, they're
this is a
beautiful.
hard colorway to find. I mean, it's awesome. But wait until you see the inside. But wait, there's more.
But wait, there's
And
more.
they gave me stickers. I'll
They
show you
gave you
this in a second.
stickers. Oh,
Yeah. See, it has all of the card slots. It's literally a wallet, like
oh
a pouch
wow.
wallet.
Yeah, you throw your phone in there into
So,
your cards and you're good to go.
yeah. And then they had this sticker, sticker number one,
Sticker number one.
sticker number two. I know it has the colors. This one I might be keeping. I should keep all of these. And then the white one. Look how pretty. So I was
Cool.
talking to the salesperson. He's so nice. And they know me, they know me, they know my channel. I told them about the maybe glitch sale that I might be getting. I said I don't believe it till the box shows up on my front door, but I'm hoping it does. And then they were telling me they had some awesome bags on sale, but
Hi, Katie.
I'm going to Disney. I know if I buy a bag, it's gonna be at the park, and it's because there's some special bags out that I really want at the Epcot Center. They have a lug bag that's just
Really?
there, the Twilly Bird and Figment, and it's to hold water
Figment.
and Figment, the
I know
the
who it is.
dragon. Yeah. So they have
Imagination. That's
and
not
so
how we
what's
sang it as
Twilly Bird?
teenagers, by the way.
What did you say? How did you sing it?
I'm not going to say it,
Oh,
but
okay.
it has
And
the same amount of syllables.
so this is Lucky Step shoes. I
Lucky
have one
step.
pair I bought my Christmas money. My sister gave me this. I just bought, and I'm hoping these work out because wait till you see them. They're meant to be worn without socks, apparently, or with if you prefer. But
Oh, wow.
they're $40 off Amazon, and I was hoping to see how they worked with my feet issues. And because I have them in red, but the red ones are lace up. Well, these are lace up too, but these are meant to just step in
They're
and
the
just,
sock shoes.
you know,
Yeah.
yeah. So I'm hoping that air cooled Lucky Step, and I wanted to see how these would work. I'm gonna wear them tomorrow, and well, hopefully I'll wear them tomorrow and see how they deal because I might be taking these with me on the airplane. Do they make you take your shoes off in airplanes, like to go through TSA?
In freaking Orlando, they do. Or at least last time I
Oh,
went through, they did.
yeah. So I have these shoes, and I don't think they're going to be great forever. I mean, they're literally $40 shoes, but they're going to be good for a short time, and as long as I have them, they'll be fine. So, and then I can put my insert in them, and I can just slip them off and slip them on, and then I'll pack my smaller, daintier shoes. We'll see how that goes. And then I also have one more thing to open. A lot of
Yeah.
deliveries happened today.
Wow.
So
I
this
see
is a
straps.
TSA. This is a TSA size backpack for Southwest. So I wanted on this trip to Orlando, I'm going to be carrying on luggage, even though they don't start the check baggage purchasing thing until May. On the way back, I'm planning on buying a piece of luggage in Orlando. So I wanted to go on the airplane with just a backpack. And I'm also getting transport in the airport. So I'll be being pushed by a wheelchair or I'll have a go-kart. Probably
You
wheelchair.
usually
Um,
get pushed by wheelchair in Orlando
yeah.
when you're
Yeah,
leaving
in
anyway.
in Heathrow, it was a little buggy cart thing, but in
Yeah.
Orlando, it's going to be probably a wheelchair. Um, so I needed something I could hold on my lap because my James and everybody else will be having their own carry-ons, and I wanted to make sure I could. And I went looking, and I just said TSA, backpack size, and it's interesting. The Southwest had the smallest dimensions out of all of the ones listed for other airlines. So I'm like, well, good thing I checked because I think my other backpack would have been too big because it has to fit in that little box thing, especially with so many people bringing on, you know, carry-ons now. So I went there and I think this backpack was like $26 because I got the stupid beige color. I'm like, I'm not paying $5 more for I don't know whatever color it was. I'm like, I'll pay $26 for the white one. Let's see, how does this open? Ooh, so it's called Spalark. Flawlark travel backpack, and it has with it two.
Hello?
Well, let's see. How does this unravel? How does this even defeated by? Okay, here we go. It's like wrapped this way. Like, this is clever. I'll never get this origami back into this.
Probably not.
So it's not as big as my. It has two of these travel package things,
Oh,
but
cool.
uh, what I liked about this was,
Sorry you have to fly this time. Driving's
well,
more
I
fun.
needed to do that. Well, for the time because we've taken a lot of vacation time, and this is the fastest, and I need to be able to see if I can fly to um, Vancouver. We're planning maybe in 2 years, so like
I've
baby steps,
never
right?
flown out west of the country. I've never flown out to Hawaii, but I've been over to Europe a few times and up to Canada a few times, and I just get so sick of the plane that always tell Matt, okay, after the international flight, and I was like, okay, I'm good for
Never
like
again.
5 or 6 years.
But what I really liked about this was how it opened. So it actually is more like a suitcase on your back.
And
So
it
I
looks
can
like a
fold
dog
my
bed.
clothes. Yeah, that
Oh
too.
yeah,
I can fold all my clothes, have the clothes. So it's not really a backpack you can use for carry on. It really is a carry on luggage that fits on your back because it's
all
very
right.
square, rectangular. It has like this front pocket. I can put my shoes in here. Um, in the
Well,
back, it has another.
if you
If you
don't sit on an exit
laptop,
row, you can stuff it halfway under the seat in front of you, and then you have a place to put your dangly feet. Your 5'2" shorty.
I like all these security straps on here to keep it closed because you never know how good zippers really are when you stress them out with,
Right.
with packing. With packing,
Are
so
they nylon or metal?
the zippers are nylon, but it has a really cool cushion on here. This is a zipper packet pocket, and you can actually tuck these inside because these
Oh,
are
okay.
attached this way. So you can actually you can carry this in a lot of different ways. So I was like, for $25, I'm gonna try it. Um, oh yeah, it's like it's comfortable to put on. I think it's and I liked it. That I got this color because I totally plan on putting Disney pins on this or patches. So I wanted
Right.
something, kind of neutral, and so I'm gonna pack that and take it to our trip this week and see if I can live so
All
we're Tuesday,
right.
Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, 4 days um, on this road trip because that's what my actual trip is going to be. We're flying out Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, the same time frame on our Orlando trip as we're doing on this work trip that we're doing tomorrow
Okay.
or this week. So
Oh, you have to
James will
fly?
be no, we're driving, but I'm gonna
Okay.
try, mock try only taking one because James laughs at me every time we travel and I take like the giant suitcase. And I even okay, this is what I do. I pack up everything in my suitcase the night before or the day before, and then the night of, I take out a set of clothes because I inevitably always overpack. And it's always right. I always needed to take out that set or change out something. And there's always something I come back with I never used. So I'm trying to pack lighter. Um, okay, wouldn't want to mess. Oh yeah, I'm not actually gonna be carrying that. That's just for me to use in the airport to get in and out. I'm not really carrying that on my back, guys. Um,
She'll be wheeled anyway.
Yeah, I'm gonna be
Hi,
having
Grace.
transport to the terminal, so to my gate, to and from. So I'm only gonna be grabbing that to go into the car and out of the car. We have an Uber, and guys, this is gonna be my first Uber. I don't do Uber.
Oh,
I've always done like
you'll like it.
hotel
It's fine.
shuttles or taxis. So I
Um,
don't know how I feel.
Now, here's a question for you. With all the metal in your back, do you go through the x-ray machine?
Yep, and
Yep.
almost every time I set it off. It's actually a joke. Almost a joke. Like I
Do they
just
make
know
you
I'm
do
gonna have to.
this, that one?
Yeah,
Or you have to
I
go,
just say, can
yeah.
you just wand me down? I just tell them, wand me, pat me down. I don't care. It takes me so long to get through any of it anyway. That's part of my anxiety with traveling is because of the time. It is the time it takes me to walk to a gate is excruciatingly long. And if you're doing that between, this is fine because it's a direct flight. But if you're doing this and you're having to catch between, there is no way in God's earth I can do a 30-minute between two flights. I don't even think they book 30 minutes between flights anymore. Like you
I
need
have
2 hours
never,
between
I
flights.
have never landed in Charlotte and made my connector.
Right?
I
Right?
hate going through Charlotte.
Me,
I
New
had a
York.
connector that started 30 minutes after was done boarding 30 minutes after I landed coming home from Europe, and they put us in a 3-hour line. And when I landed at Heathrow,
Yeah.
all we did was take our passports and put them on a scanner. There wasn't even a person. And then the gates just
Wow.
open. Now it's all automated. They know you're coming. You got on the flight, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
And hi friends,
Woo!
Jack,
Hi,
Jolie, Dawn, Apple
Latina.
Blonde. Hi,
I
hi,
love
hi,
my
hi,
lurkers.
hi, hi, everyone.
I'm listening. I'm coming right back. I need to grab something out of
It's
the over
yeah,
to
you
the
still
right.
got your ears on, but yeah, I'm
Yeah.
like, so when I landed back in the States, once again the hassle, standing in line for 3 hours while my flight takes off. And they're making me miss all the others too because I'm standing there for 3 hours. Um,
That is ridiculous.
Keith says, no offense, but all American airports are kind of bad. Kind of
I
bad.
agree. They're all bad.
When you experience other airports in other countries, American airports
You
suck.
absolutely suck. I think my favorite airport to fly into, honestly, is Amsterdam or I like Frankfurt, but oh, Helsinki, gorgeous airport, absolutely phenomenal. Now the airports I avoid, that of course I haven't really been in these airports in a good 15 years, but Charles de Gaulle, can't
Hi,
pay me,
Morella.
I won't do it. Refused. Heathrow's okay, but that's because there's not that many options if you're going over the pond,
Right.
and if you already refuse to go into Charles de Gaulle, it's like, hmm, you know. But I like
Jennifer says that you can book an Uber 6 weeks in advance, but
wow. Yeah,
I
we
did not
we
know
got
that.
the Uber booked already. My friend did it. She's already done. This is her. She's so happy I'm flying. Um, she went to Emory Riddle. She's the one. She's my engineer friend who went to Emory Riddle, which is an aviation school. Um, so she loves flying. She's also our big Disney enabler. Um, Shanghai International Airport is very efficient. CDG is Charles de Gaulle is annoying because it's so spread out. It's also Chicago O'Hare. Yep, Chicago O'Hare. Never to and Atlanta, Georgia.
Oh, the
Atlanta.
hub.
Oh
That's Delta's hub, and it is a
gosh, it's
shit
awful.
show. It is a shit
It's
show. I
awful.
remember one time I
I
was
don't.
coming back and I landed in Boston, and as soon as I
Uh-huh.
got off the plane, the smell of garbage hit me. And as I'm walking through the filthy airport in Boston, I'm thinking, yep, I'm back in America.
Yeah. Well, the thing about I need to
Hermes at every terminal,
order.
also Pierre. Okay, okay.
Oh, I have one more thing to unbox. I totally forgot. I was so busy talking. I normally don't
Sunset
like the
concert.
crybabies. This is
You
Pop
gotta
Tart
cry,
Crybaby.
baby.
So there's purplish blue, um, brick orange, which is she's pink, um, pink gray. This one is dim dim green
Dim green.
and berg blue and pink white, and then the mystery. Looks like the mystery person went to school. based on the hat. So let's see. I have never bought a Crybaby before, but I love Labubu, but I can't just keep buying Labubu. So I said, let me try a Crybaby. There, there's a. I follow this lady. Her name's Bram on YouTube. She has a excuse me, a fun channel, and she likes the Crybabies more than
Oh,
the
okay. What is her name?
Bram, Bram. She's really cool. That's the name of her channel. She has more. She has like 3,000, 4,000 subs or something. Okay, there is a.
I
Oh,
don't
I
know
already
what
saw
that's
the color.
like.
Dang it! You know, I shouldn't have looked. I shouldn't have looked. But let me. Let's. I'll show you guys. So Couture it really is. I bought one of my favorite bags, Hermes in Charles de Gaulle.
I
They
couldn't
also
take it
are
to
willing
work.
to move bags around. Wow. I didn't know they could sell you bags, leather, anything at any of those airport Hermes kiosks. Oh my gosh.
During the plague, for the year of the plague, I had to go back and forth to Philly. Oh, that's cute. And I never took a plane up there. I don't think. No.
I
Uh,
like this one because of the.
the little
Here's the thing
tears,
though, X's for eyes is a little bit like death.
death.
But other than that, it's really cute.
You get the dead one.
Gosh, I would have been happy with any of them. I actually really wanted bluish, the bluish brown, or bluish purple they call it. Um, but I didn't have any, so I was happy with this. Wait, what would you do
Oh
then?
no.
Drive Philly?
No. Took a private what are they called now? I don't remember. The little rooms on trains where you have your own little toilet and
Oh, here,
beds and stuff.
private
No
compartment.
wonder she's crying. Well,
Yep.
jet. No,
Jet.
not a private jet. No, I took a train car. What are they called? I don't know what they're called. Private cars.
Yeah.
Anyway, and
So I was talking. Go ahead.
because you get on the train, I would get on the train, have dinner sometime later on the train. I could write and read and walk around and all that. And inside my little car, yeah, sleeper cars. I would get a sleeper car and sit there and read and fill out my journal and do all that stuff. Take pictures out the window, eat dinner, then go to bed, then wake up, get off the train, go straight to my appointment because I would get there just an hour before it and go straight to my appointment with at Jefferson Memorial. And then I would leave Jefferson Memorial, take a cab, get right back on the train and sleep overnight and come back. It worked out
That
great.
was awesome. How much did that cost
Right.
them compared to
But right
flights?
at the end, oh, it was a lot. It was like 2 grand each trip. It
How
was
many
a
trips
lot.
did you have to take?
I went all year, every couple months.
That is a lot of money. But yeah,
I think it was
it's
around two
cheaper than a
grand.
private jet. So this is the bag
Yeah.
I used today. Hey guys, one of my friends on Facebook, like we're the one I sold my blue Revel to, she has this exact same bag. And she says, Jackie, you're the only other person I have ever seen that has this bag ever. And I said, yeah. So, um, we both have this bag. This bag is so much fun to use. I am absolutely going to be trying to get one of those Max Mara Spastache bags. I think they're called. I have a couple on Vestiaire, but they're like 300. And good Lord Almighty, I have to stop buying all these bags. Um, Keith was
Actually,
asking
Dawn, it
Julie.
was it was awesome because there were certain times when I was on the chemo that I could barely walk. I was so full of
Yeah.
fluid. Um, so
Did the
let's see.
people on the
Dawn, it
train
is.
know
I guess
you?
she's talking about Winwood. One of her neighbors was Patti LaBelle and M. Night Shyamalan lived close. My friend's house has wings. How many toities in the wings? Maybe it wasn't that much. I don't remember. Maybe I'm thinking about my weekends in Miami. Hi. Is this what were you talking about? Winwood? Yeah, Winwood. Okay, yeah.
Okay, so I'm trying to pick out a bag for tomorrow. I don't know what I'm wearing. This is always harder than it seems. Like it should be, because this is my phone bag for tomorrow. So I could put my most basics in here and just take one. What was the fun in that? Ever since you pointed out the older, smaller Kiss Lock, I've been looking for it. Yay! Yes. I mean, Kiss Lock bag stuff have been around for a long time. It's not new. It's just that the size of the one that Coach has put out and the softness of the leather, that very unique. That's a lot of leather. You know,
I
I
don't get
I'm not
it,
gonna
but
lie, it's a pretty
I have
cool
the
thing
same one
bag.
Winnie has. See? Oh, I dropped my pen. See, it's the same one
It
Winnie
has.
has.
We can use this bag. I'll use this one tomorrow because I want to use my um.
Speaking of Winnie,
This is
now go ahead.
Winnie. Where is she?
I don't know. I was gonna do this. Remember this
Oh, Marilla, you
picture?
got your Kiss Lock. Did you get it in pink or did you get it in brown? And what do you think? We need to know. What do you think, Marilla?
Isn't she cute?
Look how cute this is.
Oh, that's cute. Is that Marc Jacobs?
This is actually a Ralph Lauren bag. I like it because it looks a
Yeah.
lot like the Chanel 20 and the cargo, Coach cargo, and I guess the Chanel 25, Chanel cargo, the Tabby cargo.
I'll have to
I
look,
like these
Marla.
little side pockets. So I'm like, I need to use this bag.
I've been
Where my sister
outside
steals it.
all day.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Oh, so Marilla says she got the pink one.
My friend says,
Um, wait.
they're having a conversation about Winwood and
Yeah.
really
Yeah.
nice houses. Morella really likes her kiss lock.
I'm telling you, her. If you guys do not follow Morella on Instagram, you're missing out. Her collection of bags are phenomenal. And Brian also. Brian has he is falling in love with the Brooklyn,
Grace has a
and I
review
told
video come
him,
up.
I said, just buy them all because if you love a bag from Coach, give it 1 or 2 years and they discontinue them, maybe 5 on the outside. So if you really love it, just keep buying it because they're gonna get rid of it. You know, Nothing lasts forever at Coach, except for maybe the Tabby. But then
Keith.
the Rogue and the Tabby might be their flagship bags right now. But you know, I'm having a Jackie moment. Can't find the bag. Have been looking for ever since you last mentioned it. Um, Wait a minute, bag Keith.
The
Oh, the Bobo.
origami.
They're probably talking about the Bobo bag. Yeah, they're talking about the Bow Bow bag that they talked about. Grace and Keith both have these bags. They're really pretty origami, beautiful bags. Absolutely beautiful. The Dawn says the Empire is. Oh, Aaron says you got the cargo rogue.
Camo
Camo.
Rogue.
Okay, I got the camo rogue. I read that weird. My brain was like,
Wow,
wait, where's
that's
the
nice,
cargo?
Aaron. A little bit
Yeah.
jelly on that one, but it is a heavy bag. I told the sale will be
Hey, Grace,
discontinued.
buy the bag because all the best bags just, if you love it, they go away.
The Empire is too. Love it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a pretty
Yeah.
bag. That is a really
Yeah,
pretty
they're not.
bag.
Yeah. I think I like the Empire in the small size more than I do in the big size, and I'm a big bag person. But I need to
Yeah.
see it. I'm gonna see it in a week. We're gonna be going to Disney Springs, and they have a Coach store, and I have to make hard decisions. They have the Coach Disney at Disney Springs at full price, which I hate, and I'm allergic to full price. But it's exclusive there for the first 2 years before they release it onto the retail site. So the Disney collection you're seeing right now that's on the retail site that has been at Disney Springs for 2 years prior, and That's
We can always get
who's
in my car and run over to the outlet.
yes, that'd be fun. I have to remember to bring my
We could get
cane.
out of the tourist area and
Mm.
go over to the Daytona outlet.
I've been to that one.
Oh, you
It's a
have?
nice outlet. I bought Vera Bradley at that outlet because it's a nice outlet. And I walked into their Kate Spade. The Kate Spade I got, oh, Morella says if you get the Empire in the smaller size, get the soft leather version. I didn't know there were
Right.
two versions. Okay. Um,
It's also fat. You know what I mean. The depth is very deep. You can fit items in it like phone, wallet, sunglasses, and side by
the
side.
Baba
It's like
bag.
no problem.
Oh my God, Jennifer and those Coke earrings. Okay, so Jennifer told me, Jackie, I want a Coca-Cola pin. I'm like, okay, I'll get you the Disney one. And she's like, no, no, I want the Coca-Cola pin. Like, Jennifer, you're not listening. And then I showed it to her. I said, this one, the Coca-Cola Disney pin. It says Coca-Cola and Disney because it's at the Coca-Cola store in Disney Springs. And she's like, "Oh, I need that." I'm like, "I told you you need that. I buy it. I buy one every time I go. It's like $4. It's like the
Oh,
cheapest
okay.
pin you
So
can
she
buy,
has one.
you know?" No, she doesn't. I have
Oh,
them both. I wasn't gonna give them to her until she didn't even know what they were. And then she's like, "I want Coca-Cola earrings." Like, Jennifer, do you
I
know
got
how hard it is
something
to
really
find Coca-Cola
boring.
earrings?
I got another agenda
It's
holder.
so
It's in
pretty.
light
Isn't that
pink.
bigger? Oh,
Yeah.
I love it. That's
Purse,
so pretty.
home. And I think I'm gonna do away with my weeks versions. I think. Anyway, that's neither here nor there.
Yeah, so
Um,
I have to go. So I plan to go to the World of Coke, which is a store in Disney Springs, which is my favorite store. With all the Disney stuff, my favorite store is the World of Coke because I am a Coca-Cola fanatic. I love brands. I am all about the logos. I am free advertisement. I pay them to advertise. I wear their stuff.
Disney or
Do you
Coke?
know that we're going to see each other in 2 more weeks?
Yep, 2 weeks. I'm gonna. I think I'll book a
I'm so
room over
excited.
there
Oh, we need to
because I
check to see
haven't
what
been to
room we
Disney
have.
Springs in a couple years.
We need to see what room we have. We might have space for you. I need to check because our room should fit more than 3 people. I just need to ask our travel buddy and to see what the extra bed looks like, you know.
Oh, okay.
So, but I just have to ask James. He was supposed to check on our reservation, like what room, but I'm like, I don't know. It's like fine, but there should be space. We just have to ask Caitlin, and you're gonna meet Caitlin.
Not really. Nobody does.
You'll be what? Oh, nobody lives close to Disney World. No, no, no. Nobody even wants to drive near Disney World. It's
It's awful.
the high four
Hi,
of
Ronnie.
Florida is like Hell's Highway. We're not joking. We're not kidding. The
I
closer
force.
you get to Disney, the more traffic you have.
I force. Stupid.
Yeah.
Has anyone seen the Coach Bowery Satchel 22 in person thinking about blush pink
Haroe
for spring?
Satchel. I lost your
It's a
audio for
squared
a
off
moment.
Boston bag. Only thing that's holding me back is the black glazing.
Let me.
Let me
I
change the
need to look
settings.
this up now. I absolutely was it Bowery Satchel. Coach Bowery Satchel. Where are you? That's weird. Oh. Is this $300? Really? For this?
295.
Why are you so expensive?
It's
It's
cute.
cute. I think it's a little small. A 24 is very much like the Gotham, so it's a little bit smaller than a traditional Speedy. It looks tiny. Let me see the glazing. It does look like it does have quite a bit of glazing. It does have the clochette and hang tag. It has asymmetrical hang D rings. I hate that. Um, I have to wait for that one to go on sale. I do not think that's going to be a sellout. I have a feeling you can get that on sale if you wait.
Oh, they've got the Coach Swing Zip at Dillard's for $2.96. Yeah, it is
Oh,
like the Miu Miu.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
whatever bags are
Also,
popular, whatever bags are popular, you'll see come out in Coach.
well, the Coach, um, I think Winnie bought one from a while back, like 6 months ago or something, from the outlet that looks very similar to that Bowery bag. Like very, very similar. Um,
Yeah, glazing
oh
top
yes,
notch as
definitely.
well.
Yeah, yeah,
Dawn, okay, I
because
didn't
here's the
know.
I haven't had glazing problems with any of the Coach bags, but uh, sometimes it can be a little bit thick where they do the handle turn in on the handle when they do a round handle at the Y where it attaches to the D ring. Sometimes it can get a little icky there, but most of the time it's pretty spot on good.
Sorry, looking
Outlet
at the
bag is more
this
squared. I
Coach.
have. Oh, you have. Okay, so Dawn has that outlet bag. I know I've seen it. Like I walked. Okay, there was a bag at the outlet today at the Coach outlet. And I can't remember what they called it, but I actually looked at I looked at the tag because I walked right by it. I said, "That's the Coach carry bag, which they had 2 years ago, which they don't make at the retail anymore. But now it's in the almost same version in the outlet, but call it something different." I'm like. I see you, coach. I see what you're doing. The only difference between that carry bag that they have right now is that it doesn't have the zipper with the turn lock on the side. I'm like, uh-huh. Yeah.
You know,
But there's only so much
I
you can
wasn't
do.
thinking about a bag, but then of course Craig sent me one.
What did he send you?
Not going to tell you.
Oh, oh. Can I tell you what Craig did to me? I love you, Craig. I know you're probably lurking. I love you. So he sent me some links, and some
Yeah,
beautiful bags showed up. And there's this one bag, and he was like, "I said that bag is stunning. Why did it have to be black?" And he's like, "I know, because he and I both had the same problem. We have so many black bags; they all compete with each other. And he has the Grand Shopping tote from Chanel, which is going to win
right.
out. And then he also has the other black bag he has that also he has to compete with the Rodeo. So you have the Rodeo and the Grand Shopping Tote. Those two bags are going to fight with each other. Which one you take out? Like this bag won't have a chance. So he goes. If it was any other color and a little bit bigger, I would have bought it. And I'm like, well, I can't buy it. So I just hearted it, walked away with eBay, and I woke up in the morning, and in the morning they gave me 20% off the ridiculously already low price. I'm like, I bought it.
Oh, did it? All right.
So I do need
Oh,
to
like
move
there was
some
any
bags out of
question.
my collection so that James doesn't say bag-a-lanch 1,000 times or whenever he walks into my bag
Avalanche,
room and say
yes.
I have to make some sacrifices.
Or
But
like,
no, so I did buy
yeah,
a
you should probably clear off a shelf or two. Hey, then you get to refill them. Yeah, go ahead, cry.
the problem is there's enough to fill them
There's a
already
reason.
without that.
Get your crybaby doll. Cry to her.
You're right, right. I need some more crybabies. Um Jenny wants our link to our live. I'm gonna tell her we're almost done, but I'll send it to her anyway.
It's
How
all
do I
good.
my sister is becoming very much liking our lives. Share, copy link. She's had a bounce back and forth type of a day, and the coach really is killing it oh yeah, coach is doing fabulous. Fabulous. I mean, how can they not?
They
First of
have
all,
been. For a couple of years now,
Mike
haven't they?
Michael Kors is fine. I think the problem with Michael Kors, the other group, which is Capri Holdings, they
Right.
were kind of in this holding pattern because they were trying to buy Versace and that fell apart, right?
Yeah.
And then they got
Yeah.
blocked. So that kind of held them back, right? So then Versace's now been moved over to the Prada group. They bought them. So, and I only know this because of Super Deka because I don't follow this stuff. Oh my God. But so I think Kate Spade and which I think it's also Liz Claiborne and Michael Kors and Kate Spade, that group, they've kind of been in a creative slump. And I think we're going to see Michael Kors really get better next fall. I think there's some momentum there, but then, so they haven't really been pushing out new stuff because they thought they were going to be buying Versace, and they did. Versace's gone over the Prada group. So, and then Tapestry, they're like, we have the market by the horns. We can do whatever we want. And they've been putting out hit after hit after hit. Whoever their creative director right now is having a great time. You know, Coach,
Austin is having a
Coach.
sale.
That's the thing too, Coach. They do micro releases. They send it every 2 weeks between the outlet and the regular store. There's a small release coming
You're
out,
right, Marilla.
and they go on sale. Either they sell or they don't. And they're not going to hang out. They're like, we're moving on. We're moving on.
For who? For Grace?
Yeah, Morella, I agree with you. For the past decade, I think a lot of it has to do with Coach too. Is that they
Coach
stopped
of
trying
Sports.
to run and chase after um what they think youth want. And I think they just went for just really good designs and good quality versus trying to run after a generation of people who
Well,
want to, you know,
doing
we're
this
not just spenders.
doing this for an
Yeah.
outlet bag because I don't really like the crosshatch leather that they put on these. I don't know what the are the bigger ones better leather. You have the you have the leather version of this, right?
Yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. The leather version is completely different. Yeah.
Is it? It's different from the Rowan. I'm saying
Yes. The regular Rowan normally is a cross grain leather, which
I
is not
have that.
cool.
Yeah, I don't like
Unless
it.
unless you get the quilted um Rowan, which is a softer leather. But
Right,
the large
but I mean,
Rowan is their pebbled leather, not cross grain.
this just has a good look to it, which is why I got it. I would never uh have gotten it if I. It just it looks good. I like the way it looks.
Grace, I wanted the Oraton. If you saw 5 Foot Nothing's latest video, she had a bunch of Oraton bags. I went and looked. The bag I want is still like 300 US dollars. So I'm not saying it's expensive, but I can't keep buying $300 bags every other week. I got to limit the budget. Yes, the new yellow for
Charms aren't
Coach.
on sale.
The charms are expensive.
I think the horse did have a price increase. Somebody was mentioning that.
Oh yeah. The large, yeah, but we're talking about like the regular Rowan. The problem of the regular Rowan has always been is that the leather's cross grain.
Yeah, I don't like
Unless you get
crossbreed.
the canvas version, which I love, but the
I
cross
have the
grain
black one.
Coach, I have it right here. I'll show you.
Well, I have it, but I don't have
No, I
the. I
mean the
didn't.
people.
The only large one I have is that denim one.
So I cleaned this, and this is not a Rowan, but this is what the cross grain looks like, and why people really don't. It has this textury
Yeah,
feeling to it, and people just don't love it. And this is what I was talking about. The glazing can get a little bit wonky at this juncture, but normally it's a lot nicer than this. This is an outlet factory bag, so this is a little bit different than the retail. I think the retail is a little bit more refined sometimes. This is of a vintage. She's not young. She's not old, but she's not young. But I don't have an age on her because there's no numbers, serial numbers. Um,
I walked away from. I used to go to Coach all the time, and I even would go to the Millennial Mall to go to the Coach after work sometimes because I used to work sometimes in a surgery center near it, and I would go over there. I had an essay and everything for a long time, and it
Wow.
was right around the time they put those tea roses out,
Oh yeah.
and that's when I was like, mm-mm, no. Mm-mm, 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 mm-mm. I
You
know
still don't
everybody
like the
loves
tea
them.
roses?
Nope, hate them. All they do is add weight to an
Really?
already heavy bag.
Well, I can't argue that. That
It's
is
awful.
legitimately the truth.
Yeah, that's around the time I got this set. Um,
Oh, I like that set.
um,
Yeah.
yeah, and it's just as it's the same as my Louis set. It's a PM and a GM. I need a PM Louis though. I didn't want anyone, but as long as I have that, I guess I won't get one.
Think my Wait a minute, which one do you want?
PM
A Louis what? PM what?
cosmetic case, cosmetic pouch.
Oh, yeah. Um, that's why it's more economical to buy local brands for us. Yeah, I mean you're your own continent. I understand why they charge more to fly over there, but it doesn't make any sense when they're all made in China, which means
Grace,
how expensive can it
where's
be?
Grace from? I mean,
She's from
where's she's,
Australia.
that's right. I couldn't remember. I was like, where does
Which
she
okay,
stay
it
at?
drives me nuts. It drives me nuts that okay, so why are they charging other than maybe it's the importation tax because they're already made in China. It's not like they're flying further to come to Australia. It's closer. It's closer.
Right.
Grew up in Malaysia. I've been to Malaysia. Uh, not very a very long time ago. Malaysia is a fun place to visit.
I'm surprised the Aussies are still
Yeah.
talking to us and the Canadians.
My Danish stepfather sent me a document that when America um acknowledged that Greenland was, Danish. And I laughed. I'm like, yeah, that's when we cared about diplomacy. And I said, and also, but we did just take over Hawaii from the natives, so
Yeah,
we're not exactly the best people when it comes to, hey, be our friend.
like
They're like, no,
Perth.
yeah.
Anyway, yeah, yeah. Such weird times, weird times, weird times.
Well, people in authority, yeah,
The idiots in
yeah,
a church,
right,
yeah. It's like we're a
yep.
bunch. The American people are the kids in the back of the station wagon, while the drunk uncles are driving us going 100 miles an hour down the highway.
How are your chickens?
They're good. I just moved them a little while, well, today, at some point.
Are they getting along to be in the same condo?
They, she doesn't have any injuries on her, let's put it that way. And when they're out, they take turns chasing each other. I mean, she'll,
You got a mean girl flock. That's all there's to it. You need a rooster.
well, that's not happening.
Like girls, maybe you just need another hen to even out the um instead of odds. You know?
I don't know why he's hell bent on crashing everybody else's economies. Okay, anyway.
This is the only chicken my husband will let me have.
Katie,
Isn't it, this is from
where
a
is that
Wild
from?
Republic is the name of the
Oh,
and I got this out of the Tractor Supply. We
oh.
went there and got some dog stuff. Betty, oh, what should I name this chicken? This chicken should have a name.
Well, that looks like a rooster. Is it a rooster?
I don't think it's a rooster.
Why is this
It
so?
doesn't really have the warbly thingy and the
It
big
doesn't have a.
comb.
Well, I think that those things sticking out under its eyes are supposed to be the wattles. It's
I
missing
don't know.
part of its face.
It's a stuffy.
It's a stuffy.
Wednesday and It was so funny. Wednesday and I keep wanting to call him Watson Pugsley. Both were had this chicken between the both of them, one at the end, one at the front, and they were both tussling with it.
Okay.
It lasted for maybe 5 minutes until I got bored with it. I bought a lamb chop for Henry, and he couldn't be bothered.
He's he's so
Cram,
appreciative.
chicken parm, chicken parm, parm. That's funny. Oh yes, parm. We're not. Your name is now Parm. I
That's
said
a
it
good
looks
one.
like a Rhode Island Red.
It does. It does
Nope,
look
it's
like a
a
Rhode
red.
Island red.
And James was like, I think that's funny that you know the name. I'm like, I like chickens. Leave me alone.
Well, I was
It
reading,
doesn't
I
squeak.
read I read over most of my chicken health book and I didn't realize it even got down into a post-mortem. So if you want to know like why your chicken died, it walks you through a post-mortem. Um, an autopsy. It works to do an autopsy. It's got all the stuff. And so
My
I
dogs,
was sitting on the porch just reading this afternoon. And I read in there that um, some chickens, they get a little cannibalistic.
yes, they'll eat anything.
And Matt wanted leghorns because they lay big white eggs. And it says that the most common chickens to go cannibalistic are leghorns. Not chicken autopsy. And then it also has in there, well, it has all the microbiology. It's got to be like it says chicken health, but I guess it's for, I don't know, for somebody that wants to round out their veterinary experience, but because it has all of the bacteria, how to test for them, what gram stain, all of that, and then it has all of the problems that can go wrong and what you can do to fix it. No, 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 no. Well, yeah, eventually they'll die, um but
Lifespan of a
it even
chicken.
had like drawn pictures of if it died of this, it'll be on its back with its legs in the air. If it died of this, it'll be face down with its legs straight out behind it. I'm like, oh my god.
Hmm. That is funny.
It is, and then they drew pictures in there of everything like mites get in their legs, and it's like he would love to get his claws into Longchamp. He loves making biscuits. Aww. I like my chicken drummies too much to have chickens. Once I befriend one, I don't want to think, oh, we're not eating these chickens. We only have 3 hens and their layers. That's it. And then they get to retire. And they'll have a big coop where predators can probably get them and stuff. I'm just kidding. They'll have a big coop where all of the retired hens will go. Yeah. Once it has a face, I'm out. Yeah. So yeah, they'll get a nice retirement and burial under the oak tree. They're not going to be eaten.
What else did you plant today? You got the guava. What else was there? Was it
Wildflowers,
just guava?
sunflowers. Oh, I didn't. The flower bed out front is like in bloom. I should have taken pictures. Um,
Yeah, the wildflowers in Texas are blooming. It's really pretty. It just started this week. Let me show. I took a photo. Let's see. The blue bonnets.
yes, I remember those. I was stationed in Oklahoma for a long time, so we used to go down to Texas a lot.
Ooh, can you grow strawberries?
I did. Most of them are in a big bowl on the kitchen counter right now. Because that's another thing I did. I harvested strawberries.
They're already producing fruit. That's awesome. Yeah. Holland, right? Holland. Hello, Craig.
Craig needs
I
some
already talked about
Zyrtec.
how you influenced us to buy bags this weekend.
Yeah.
Mm. I can show it to you since I already bought it. I'll show you the
Oh
photo.
yes. Let's see.
Let me go over to.
If I do get one, I will certainly send a picture.
Oh man, they sent me an offer for that bag. Oh my
Oh,
gosh.
gross.
No, Jackie, no. No,
No,
Jackie,
Jackie,
no.
no. It's only you only have to
Oh
wait a month or so, and then you can
gosh.
get something else.
I might get this one next month. It's
Yeah,
it's
just let it sit there.
oh man. Don't buy everything. You can't buy everything. You can't buy
No, you
Jackie.
cannot. Jackie,
Like James is gonna have a fit.
show us the bag that
Oh,
you already bought, and don't buy another one.
this is why I should stay off the internet. And I'm doing so much better. Look at how pretty this bag is.
It is pretty. Yeah. Is that
It's
what you
the
bought?
yeah, guys. If this is like a song, it's a Lauren by Ralph Lauren. Um, Craig, you know which one I'm talking about. If I buy it right now, James will have a fit. But if it's there in 2 weeks, I will try and buy it because oh my god, that bag is amazing. The other bag he showed me, which I'm not sharing because I'm hoping to buy it, and if I'm like, I don't want competition, guys. No competition. If somebody else buys it, at least.
At least you didn't
Oh my
send
god,
them there.
gosh,
Did Jen get the
that
pink
bag.
Dooney?
That no, I did not show it to her. And she's watching. Now I'm gonna have to tell her.
She didn't come on?
No, she's just lurking. She lurked. She doesn't actually have a YouTube account, so she doesn't comment or anything. Um yeah,
Oh,
she can't comment
she's
because
one of those. Okay.
I'm gonna have to seriously set her up with a dummy. Because she has a Gmail that she uses for other stuff. Like you can have more than one Gmail. You know, it's
Hello,
okay.
Jennifer.
Yeah. She goes, I want the pink bag. She's texting me right now. Send me the picture of the one you want. I can't comment. I want the pink bag. Greg, I wasn't gonna tell her. Um, let me go find it for her. Um,
Give us a sign.
where did I put that bag? Jennifer, that price is amazing. Yeah, I don't have a YouTube
Right.
account. Um, my twin sister doesn't have a YouTube account. You have to have a Gmail account to have a YouTube because Google and YouTube
It's a
owns YouTube.
googly.
Um, Jen, I send her bags for you all the time. Yeah, oh, Craig, totally telling on me, man.
Ah.
Ugh. So
Jen,
let me
did you
go.
read that? Did you hear that?
Do you want her phone number, Craig? Because, huh?
Do you have my
What?
card?
Yes.
Ordering your
Where's my handbag? Right here.
Where's my handbag?
I'm old.
Make sure you don't show it on stream.
Oh, hey, can you not show the debit card?
Yeah, don't do that.
Sharing is not caring.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, sir.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you can check and see if we have the room
I
for.
just checked it.
Okay. Is there gonna ask Caitlin?
Oh, let me look.
Yeah.
Um,
Anyway, let me send that to
Cool.
Jenny. I send her bags for you all the time. Sure, she can have my. Sure, then I'm sharing your number with Craig. You were gonna get so many texts from my sister. Sure, you know how much she and Keith talk to each other? It is ridiculous. They are Keith and Jenny are like you and I, Craig. They like the same things and they will chat architecture style like nonstop. It is ridiculous. Um, and the other day, Jenny texted me something and said, "Would you buy this?" I'm like, "Yes." And then I text, "Tell Keith that." So I went over to Keith, my chat with Keith, and Keith, you need to buy that, whatever. And then he's like, "Wait, who am I talking to?" Because he wasn't talking to me. He
Oh,
was talking to
okay.
Jenny.
Craig,
Jenny
I'll
talked to
just put your number
me.
in the chat. No problem.
Do that. So Keith and Jennifer are currently talking shares right now. Seriously. So Jenny and Keith are talking, sharing pictures. Jennifer talks to me on a different chat text. Says, "Jackie, Keith, get
They
this. I
still.
would seriously, if I lived anywhere near where Keith lives, I would have driven a
It's true
couple states to
stuff.
go get that thing." And then so then Keith was like, "Who am I talking to?" I'm like, "Jackie, the other twin," because when you have twins, she texts me, and he's outside the loop because it's individual text, not the same text thread. We're not in a group texting.
Right.
It's just so I'm texting on a separate thread. She's texting on a separate thread. He's like, "Who am I talking to?" Like,
Who
well,
is this?
this is why we can't see the same doctor. Seriously. We had the same doctor for a while. He
Ooh.
never could keep us apart. And he was really good friends with us, but we sound the same on the phone. We look the same. Unless we're sitting right next to each other, half the time people don't remember who's who. Because, I mean, we're friends, but how often do you see your doctor? You know? At this point, it should just be published.
Mhm.
Time crawl out of the Stone Age and get a get a Gmail. Yes, they steal your data, but at least you'll be able to hang with us.
That's what I was laughing at earlier. Stuff's funny.
Keith, Keith, yeah, it is, and it's worse in person, y'all.
Your data has been
Like when
breached
you
so
guys
many
see
times.
us,
Your business is already out there. I promise. It is. It is. So,
hopefully.
what I'm worried
Um,
about is how to determine that someone is a TERRORISTS. They're just going to start calling
uh,
people they don't like that so
we
they
don't
can.
like you. Well, we don't
So,
like
so we're
you
going to
today, so
deport
you're
you.
it.
You're going to be
Yes,
deported. Yeah.
yes, yeah, yeah. It's like what? Like what? Like what did they do?
Because
Okay.
Congress is warning they can't stop it because they've
Really?
taken away birthright citizenship. Now all you have to do is say you're in a gang.
Wow. Just wow.
I know. Freaking scary.
Can we live in boring times again? These interesting times are too interesting. Let's go back to boring times,
Some
you
people
know?
just need to take a long, long dirt nap.
Jolie!
Just a suggestion.
Oh
I
yeah.
I, I would
Boy
never.
doesn't
Yep, exactly. That's the mentality right now. Ew. And people are talking about it. She's gonna record me. Oh no. All I posted to Facebook today was people who were from Canada and Australia. And it was message to our American friends. What are you doing?
we're still friends? Thank you. Thank you so much for being friends still. Because I mean I don't even want to be friends with us. I'm like,
Boring
you
times are
will be
the
your friend.
best. I love boring times and corn dogs. Okay. Agree, Craig. If you've ever been online, your data's already been passed around like a casserole at the church potluck. Mmm. I made a song called Three to the Right. Would have been all right. Three to the right. We would have been all right. I like boring. Boring's good. You want to know that dad's not drunk, not on drugs, and just driving the bus, right? Not batshit crazy. Okay. You
You
know, when
can
I
only
watch
say 4
news, you
more
have
years
to
so many
speak
times where you're like,
slowly.
well,
Yeah, I don't watch the news either. You don't have to. I myself love and praise our great leader. He was sent by Jesus himself to free us all. Thank you, great leader. Aloha, Saya.
how's it going? Oh, I
Yes,
got a
I
new. I
bless
actually
him.
cooked. I braved the grocery store today and I actually bought food to cook. Shocked, shocked, shocked. So when Jen was here last, whatever, she had made some rice. And I'm like, Jennifer, how did you make this rice? And she used like 1 can of beef consomme in the rice, and I don't know what else she put in there. I says, I'm gonna do this. So I go to my HEB. My HEB is so country that we don't have beef consomme for sale at my grocery store. We only have beef stock, chicken stock, we have beef bone broth, and we have all of the bouillon you can imagine, but we don't have beef consomme. So I had to get French onion soup. But
I know. Dawn, what the?
there is a bill in Arkansas banned some haircuts.
Haircuts.
This is definitely like that movie.
They want to get all up in everybody's business. It's getting stupid. Jackie, good to cook
So
what you're
yeah.
making.
So it's a queen,
Velveeta.
a pull down queen, and a pull down double.
Is Caitlin okay sharing the double? Yeah. So we have a bed for you, Jolie.
Sharing a
Not
bed?
sharing the bed.
Well, no, the room, the room.
Yeah.
So so Caitlin will be in the pull down double. You'll be in the pull down. What do you call it?
There's a queen and a double.
Queen and a double in the room, and then James and I will
Sorry,
be in
the
the room with
llama
the king size.
haircut should be absolutely banned. No creature, human or
Cool.
otherwise, should
Ask
have to
Caitlin if she's
suffer
okay with
the
that.
Yeah.
indignity of looking like a
And
1980s
does she
glam
know what
rock
days? Is it
roadie.
going to be the whole time?
This weekend,
Just Saturday, Sunday?
just Saturday, Sunday, right, Jolie?
Just one night, Saturday night.
Saturday night, just Saturday night.
Yeah. So Caitlin was only saying Sunday morning we're gonna have to wake up ungodly early.
It's just Saturday night.
Saturday
Yeah.
night.
Oh, I
Yeah.
won't keep her
She
up.
wakes up with the chickens.
Okay.
Yeah. It's okay. Wait a minute. That means your husband has to do chicken duty if you're out.
Probably. They passed a bill in Tennessee that businesses can post signs
We can
that say no
Yeah.
gays allowed.
no.
How are they going to determine that? There's no outward appearance. I mean, come on, really? Seriously? Dude, that's ridiculous.
Don't say that. They'll
Stupid.
start making them wear an outfit.
So anyway, so I made the rice in the rice cooker. And I said, okay, my sister's head was my sister's voice was in my head. Jackie, you need to eat a vegetable. Jackie, you don't eat enough vegetables. So like, fine, I'll eat a vegetable. So I got some snap peas, sugar snap peas. I do like vegetables. So okay, sugar snap peas might not be the healthiest though, because they are sugar snap peas. Anyway, it was a vegetable. But that wasn't just rice. So rice with sugar snap peas, and then and Jenny was like, well, what protein are you cooking? I'm like, I bought pre-made pork tamales. I didn't cook a protein. Like, you're lucky I got, a vegetable.
There's a lot of laws. Craig, there's several laws that you should share with Jennifer that are for real in Tennessee. Like, they made it a felony for people in the state house to vote against the Republicans. You have to vote with them. It's a felony. Saya.
Jennifer's dying, by the way. She's dying laughing. I think it's because I don't share all the bags with her. I have to share Craig's phone number.
So I got a parcel recently, and she put sachets
yeah.
in the package.
Yeah.
Who was that? It's so nice. Tennessee,
When
yeah.
does that? When he sends out stuff, she'll put a Gaines dryer sheet, which is
Yes.
awesome because it makes it smell nice. Jennifer's reacting to the no gays thing. It's like how she's like, what?
Oh, before you can enter the store, you
Uh,
have to have sex with somebody and right in front of them, I guess. Anyway, how is what the hell? I mean, who cares? It's so stupid. Didn't he
no,
didn't
Keith.
he renege on the whole like saying that we're gonna go back to segregation? That like he reneged on that one, didn't he? Jen always
Jolie,
saying her kids. What?
Jolie,
What?
my sister, you're killing it. She's laughing so hard at you, and it's so funny because I've told you guys she's Republican.
It's true though.
And
I
she
mean,
doesn't, but she agrees with everything you're saying. This is what I'm
I think
telling
he
you.
got enough pressure that I thought I saw a blurb today that he took that one back. That they're not going to do the segregation thing yet.
That's ridiculous. That's so ridiculous.
She's a spokesperson for Green.
Jenny, I share everything about my life. So I've said many times I was raised Republican. I am not so much now. I'm more left of
Still the
center.
queen of the
And
desert.
then,
Yes.
and if you're not willing to share, then that's a personal problem. It's like, it's not a crime.
Independent contractors working with the government can say,
Well,
what the hell does that? Why?
it is a crime in Texas to tell people you're from California. I have a friend he's not California. He's lived in California most of his life. He's moved to Texas and he tells people, "Oh, I'm from California." I said, "Sir, when people are asking where you're from, they want to know that you're South African." He has an accent, but he doesn't think he has an accent. I'm like, "You have a South African accent.
South
People
African
can't
accent
tell."
is
Yeah,
strong too. I've
yeah,
had some
it is. And
South
they
African
they
friends.
people are like, "Are you British or English?" And it's just
Oh,
different
it's
enough.
very clearly South
Yeah.
African. I mean, there's the very distinct accent. Why is it suddenly like this? It's not suddenly like this. They put out Project 2025, what, 2 years ago? Said that's what they were going to go with, and that's what they're going with. They told everybody.
Let's not even talk about Texas.
Texas is the only state giving Tennessee a run for its money with dumbass laws. Yeah, that's true.
Yep, but you know what? People here don't like to vote, and I don't think people here really listen. They do what they do anyway.
I went
You
to
know?
vote yesterday. There was no line. Oh, I'm sorry. We have a special election. There was just,
Oh,
yeah. We had a special election in the 1st district and the 6th district in Florida because we got to replace Matt Gaetz in, and then another guy, whoever was here.
why?
Yeah, you're
Why is
right,
that
Keith.
something?
But
Why?
I can tell the difference between a Korean accent, a Mandarin accent, and a Vietnamese accent because my aunt's North Korean and I've heard it my whole life. UBC, yeah, it's so true though.
What Craig is just saying right here is like, why? Why does that have to be changed? Why is an age restriction something you change in a law to say that now there's no age
I,
restriction for marriage? Seriously?
it made me so proud as I was watching the Australian 60 Minutes
Gaia.
a couple years ago. And I'm
Mm-hmm.
so proud that they did this huge documentary and interviewed all of these women all across the United States who were like married at age 9. It was called like Child Brides in America. And all the way across like the Bible Belt. Super proud. So glad I served.
9.
Yeah,
This
9.
is not 1800s. I'm like
Saya.
2025, y'all.
I will vote for the great leader in 2028. Well, according to his hair, in The Simpsons, he'll run again in 2028. There is a whole website I posted over on Facebook to get him reelected in 2028.
Jenny saw the same documentary you did about the children.
Oh, I watch
Yeah.
Australia. I watch Australian 60 Minutes because they do reports on the United States.
Oh yeah, it's like watching the news. Actually, just go watch BBC, or it used to be BBC. I don't know about now, but if you wanted actually good news, watch international news because they're a little bit more um rounded. Latina says she was 17. 17 is still better than 9. My mother met
Yeah,
my father when she was 16 and they were married when she was
teenagers. Yeah.
18. Yeah.
Yeah. As long as when you were 17, he wasn't 57 too.
Yeah. Yeah. That's the other thing. It's the age gap between the person marrying each other. Um
Yeah. A lot of people really need to leave their streets, but they don't. So true. You know it's true.
Oh, ABC Four Corners. Is that the Native American Four Corners or is it something in Australia?
Oh, it's the name of a show, I think.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, the age gap. Yeah, because my parents are 15 years apart in age, guys. Um, so I can't say much, but they also did their marriage didn't survive. But she married when my mom remarried. She's been married for over 30 years, and there's only a 2-year age difference between them. Um,
Ah, that's a Southern thing right there.
oh,
Please tell me they were
ABC Four
Southern.
Corners is a documentary.
11 and
Huh?
28. Good God.
Wait,
I'm
what?
on Zillow looking
My
for a
great
timeshare in North
grandmother.
Korea before things get really bad.
If you're 28 years old, why do you want to marry an 11-year-old? Like,
Yeah, something wrong with you.
why?
Sorry.
Unless there aren't that many women around. It's not like the Wild West. Oh, but that was in Israel. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, this is an Aussie one. It's a documentary. I'll
Fire!
watch it. My grandmother was 13. My grandfather was 20 something. All these men's taking advantage of these babies. Just stopped real quick to say hi. Hi, Veronica. I got married at 35, and honestly, it still felt too young. If I could do it over, I'd wait till 57. That's probably a good idea. Okay. I'll watch that, Grace.
Craig, did you buy a Dooney bag? You have to share which one.
Oh
You
my
have to
God, it's so
share.
scary.
I love it whenever you buy a
Okay, I'll
Dooney
look it
bag
up.
because I think it's just it makes me very happy. I'm completely biased. I am completely biased. I love Dooney and Burke bags, and whenever somebody buys one and loves it, I am jumping for joy. Ooh, a
Travel.
travel bag. Yes, because you need luggage size bags. Hmm.
Okay. Well, I
Oh,
have
good
some
Lord.
project bags coming up, and I got to take some pictures of some bags and send them to Dee and thin it out. Thin it out. Okay. Gobble, gobble. Or, burr. You know, there's a video that I did. My first episode one of my like weeks videos over there on the vlog channel. That chicken sound was me. I do a pretty good chicken.
Gobble gobble. The chickens cluck cluck.
Yeah.
Or they kind of coo.
And then
Oh,
when there's a predator around, one of them's going.
yeah. This is a great bag, Craig. I've had this bag in a smaller version.
Bye, Latina.
This is part of I think it's called the Cabaret or Cavet or something. These are the ones that were made in America, the Keta and a textile. That's a cool bag. I had one.
Where
Oh,
does
Craig has the same. Oh, Thea has the same bag as Craig. Yay!
smaller ones? Oh, a crank bag. What's a crank bag?
He
Where are
says
the
he has a smaller
birds?
one too.
Do you have birds there making noise? Thought I heard a bird.
If they were from the outside.
What the hell? I said it looks like a Craig bag.
Oh,
We're all just sitting here kind of like, whoosh. What the hell does that mean? I heard the birds. Yeah.
I was at my
Can
window.
y'all hear me?
Hmm.
I heard birds.
I have nesting swallows, and they come, and we have a little water bird bath
How do you know they
that
swallow?
sometimes has.
Steph. Swallows. A crank bag is one you carry your crank in. It's usually small baggies, isn't it?
Oh no. Jennifer says, Jackie, I changed my purse twice yesterday because my husband commented I was favoring one over the other, and I will change to a new one tomorrow. You influence me.
Great leader will make sure they all made. They all
There's
made in
actually a
the
bag I
USA
want to
again. They're
make.
all be made in the USA again. Sorry, I'm an idiot.
There's a bag called Rosie the Riveter, and they're made in America apparently, and
Steph
but they're
swallows.
normally
What?
expensive. And I found one, and I'm like, oh, I think I want to get this. But again, everything's $100 or so dollars. It's like, dang it.
Um, you people up north, Merca. No, it's Merca with a U. Get it right. Get it right. Right, Jolene. Yes, Winifred. All right. All right. And there it is. I don't have a bag coming right now, but I might. Winnie, great leader, welcomes you to the free internet. Hey, y'all. America. I'm not talking about that. Saya!
Hmm? Hmm. Hmm.
Okay. All right. Well, it's been an hour and 32 minutes.
Tired.
Whoops.
Tired face.
Yep, you got tired
It's
face.
okay. It's fun. I'll be on here tomorrow, and then I'll give you an update about my week. So I'll be live tomorrow, and I want to get Lori back on my channel. Um, does anybody want to talk about the Murakami not drop? Because it seems like all you get on the YouTubes is I can't get a bag.
We'll send
I
you a
said I want
transcript,
one.
Winnie.
I give up.
Oh, shit, Winnie's here.
I
Good
have.
night.
We're about to get off, Winnie. Sorry, sorry, lady. We talked about a lot. Yeah. Okay, bye guys.
Okay, bye, guys. See you next week here. See you tomorrow over there.